Two Line Show. Let's go.
Did you catch it?
Two Line Show. We in this bitch.
Yes.
Two Line Show. Our facts legit.
Best.
Two Line Show. We keep it lit. Two Line Show. I got them views. Two Line Show. She got them too. Two Line Show. We can't not lose. Two Line Show. Hey. What's up?
Hey, it's the one and only Dnyce, the nice one, and of course we have
Joy.
Yes.
How's everybody doing out there?
Yeah, we're in the building. Eight people. Oh, sorry, 7 people.
What's 10?
10. Sorry, hey y'all, the core 10.
That's right.
Appreciate it. Mwah. Appreciate.
Yeah, it's way over there. But
yeah, you're gonna clap it up. You knew that. You didn't say that before. Okay.
You know where the stand was.
You could have asked me.
I certainly could have.
All right, so no sound effects this one. All right, so anyway, how you doing this hot ass June 2nd playoff time?
Well,
but still hot as shit. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Advice to our viewers: do not try to go running in this weather at 10 a.m. because you will die.
Man,
I tried twice today and it was a big failure. I got in 3 miles, but I was like, I can't do this last one, so I had to walk. And it was like, but
yeah.
Other than that,
I did a couple of things around the house, started sweating profusely, and I knew I would not be running. So I don't know why you had to do 3 miles before you saw, oh, I'm going to pass the fuck out. But hey, to each his own.
Somebody's looking the hard way.
I was like, nah, player, it's crazy hot out here. This is on top of my back and my neck. My back and my neck.
God bless the ancestors, because
I
don't know how they did it. Praise
they had no choice, but you know, we the most resilient, most magnificent, melanated people on earth, so we can do anything. Anything's possible.
Amen.
Yes, claps for that as well. Hey. Yeah. Woo, lazy. So what's going on with the
world?
New world and the world today? What you got going on?
You know, I'm about to go on my summer trip.
Okay.
See, I'm folk out there. I guess a praise report. You know, Aiden made honor roll, and he got to go and be 103.
Aiden's her son, by the way.
My little boy.
Hey,
my boy.
Aiden.
Yay! So anyway, I'm happy about that. Just kind of nice to be off and sort of decompress.
Yeah, must
so
be nice. I won't know that for a minute. Every day you're pussy.
Oh, and we actually got to get together on Saturday to watch the fight. That was a lot of fun.
Hey,
great hostesses, the Robinsons. I got up there late because I went to see Herbie Hancock at the Atlanta Jazz Festival. So
super late.
But we came and we had a good time.
Appreciate that. Line ass Tim, my coworker, Buster Douglas face ass nigga said he was coming. He didn't come.
I hope he doesn't watch this show.
Man, he don't. But
still. But yeah, we saw a good fight. And we hung out for a bit, so that was fun.
Okay. Yeah, we had a ball and had a little drinks and some dank, you know what I'm saying? Old school word, you know what I'm saying?
Kim and Andy.
And the 6th round, boy was just doing too much. He kept reaching and not really being effective. And I don't know what he was reaching for, but Gervonta was like, here you go, take this with you.
He was on that stanky legs.
At his eyes, and he was falling down. And that's how it ended. I said 6, 7 rounds. So
I said 7 to 8. I said 7 to 8, but he did say 6 or 7. So
yeah,
props to that.
Facts.
Yeah. So we got the Melanin report.
Yeah, yes. We got no other side of it. We getting it ready now.
I love that. Love it. Big facts. It's the Melanin report. Big facts, it's the Melanin report with Joy. Big facts, it's the Melanin report. Look at Big facts, it's the Melanin report.
Hey!
That is going to always make me laugh. So I'm not going to call this an anniversary, but a memorial or a remembrance. 101 years ago today in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the city of prospering Greenwood was living their life, enjoying their life, being black and just being prosperous and successful and doing the thing,
minding their own fucking business,
not being dependent on the others.
Yeah.
So, because a rumor had it that a young man from that area, Greenwood, supposedly assaulted a young white lady in the elevator, and to this day, no one really knows what happened.
Big ass lie.
Lies.
That's what happened.
The city of Greenwood was attacked, terrorized, and basically looted and burnt to the ground.
Yeah.
They say over 300 black people died, and it's still not determined if that actually is a higher figure. Also,
still some survivors though.
Right. They had one of the first black hospitals. It still hadn't been rebuilt. This is what happens when we let white supremacy and hatred sort of fester into our community. I think one of the reasons why,
forget it.
Right, and I think one of the reasons why they don't want to teach American history because they might find out that granddaddy or great granddaddy was a part of it, and then they have to explain that that aspect of their family tree. Their family tree. So, in my opinion, I think we need to look at the Tulsa. It wasn't a riot; it was a massacre. All right, let's call it for what it is. It was a massacre.
Facts.
And study how when they say, "Oh, you need to be independent and pull yourself from bootstrap blacks or ladies," we can look at Greenwood and other thriving black areas that was completely and utterly run out. The reason why people keep dying at Lake Lanier is because it is cursed. That was called Oscarville, but we'll get into Oscarville next week, and I'll tell you the history about Oscarville. But we remember in the memorial of our fallen ancestors in Tulsa, Oklahoma, during the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacres.
Man, our people have made so many sacrifices for us, and it's only right that we acknowledge that and carry on a tradition that can be respectable for our next generation to look upon. Whew. We should have got it together. But yeah, it's sad, but rest in peace to our ancestors. And I am here to carry on what they didn't finish. So I will do that. I wasn't allowed to, but I will move forward in that same breath.
Amen.
Yes.
All right, our 5 questions. Edition.
All right.
Moving right along.
Yeah, you are.
Too Much Show. News and sports.
5 questions, 30 seconds. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So I'm asking you 5 questions.
Okay.
And the first one is bathing suits, 1-piece or 2-piece? What you wearing this summer?
Oh, definitely a 2-piece. I gotta get a whole 8 and 10. Yes.
Showing that stomach and
and
that 6-pack. Okay.
Definitely the work of the abs have been going great
All right.
this year. So they will definitely be shown off. Hard work pays off.
I feel you. So a little sexy 2-piece, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Most people can't wear that, but
they still do. They still do.
All right, good job. So,
Okay.
you're having with that.
I don't know.
You don't know this like that. Is it light on?
Just hold on. Let me see.
Okay, so second question.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Yeah, you got it. Do you feel safe in the U.S. of A?
No, we talked about this off camera. I was jittery when I came in.
Where were you?
I went to the farmer's market. A lot of brown people shop there, and then I also had to go get my contacts. Not a brown people shop there, and I was just like, God, please don't let some crazy person come in here and start shooting up. Because I was looking for my exit. I didn't want to be in there long. I was trying to get in and get out. My son was with me, so I had to make sure I had eyes on him. So it's stressful now.
Moral of the story is, goddamn, be careful how you treat somebody, because that shit can come back on you and fuck up everybody else's day too.
Stop being bullies.
Well, stop being an asshole so people don't come back and want to shoot everybody else that worked there too as well. Yeah. All right, so question number 3.
2.
Remember base suit and then that
Oh,
one.
I'm so
then
3.
This one. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, lady. I'm doing
Great,
this.
you got it. I will be a
All
backseat
right.
driver.
Who are the number 1 threat to melanated people in the U.S. of A?
The number 1 threat to us.
So
I think us.
Yeah.
Because I think our biggest problem is we're looking at other people to find who we are. And the moment we take back our own power and our energy and get some therapy and realize that we deal with historical trauma and realize that, then we can really wake up. Message. But if we keep relying on other people to tell us who we are, we're always going to be lost.
Yeah, don't let somebody else keep writing our history. Let's write our own shit. You feel me?
I think we do.
Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, ladies. That's right. Okay. All right, so number 4. What's your save goal this end of the year? What are you planning on having as your 2023 going into money coins?
I plan to have like at least 10 to 15K.
Okay.
That
you
is
halfway
the goal.
there now?
Yes, we are. We are halfway there.
All right.
So we're gonna see if we can get that popping.
Mm-hmm.
And if things go well, it'll probably increase a little bit more.
All right. There we go.
All right.
There we go. Hey, y'all. Don't mind me.
He's making it perfect.
All right, anyway, there we go. So, then last but not least, do you wear suntan? Just curious,
Yes.
Okay.
And the reason why that is, it has nothing to do with how dark skinned you are. It's just that you want to protect your face, yourself from the rays, because the sun can bruise your skin. Right, it can make you burn, wrinkle, and oily. And no matter, again, dark skin, it doesn't, prevent. You may not get skin cancer, but you still can dry out your skin. So you always want to keep your skin moisturized.
Facts.
So that's why I use suntan lotion. I don't want to hear them light skin jokes.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
But nah, then when I was in Hawaii, then we had to put that thing on. But that sun was like, hey, ain't no shade out there. You straight in the ocean in the island. So
Nice.
That's it. Anyway, so let's do that.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Yeah, it's coming, but what we gotta do.
Not my favorite segment.
Yeah, but
Two Line Show presents the R.I.P. edition. Rest in peace. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Rest in peace.
It's,
hey man,
yeah,
you gotta smile too.
Yeah,
You gotta remember the good time, not just because they passed.
It's been a very tough 2 to 3 weeks for this country.
Yeah.
First Buffalo, then Uvalde, now this craziness in Oklahoma. 4 doctors, one was black, probably. He was a specialist in spine surgery, so you know he was talented.
Yeah, and needed.
And very much needed. Another person shot him because he had back pain. When you have back surgery, you're going to have back pain. Of course, it was used with the AR-15 weapon. But I guess people don't care. The money is better than the blood. So
yeah.
Unfortunately, I pay respect to Canada for outlawing handguns, because they're like, we're not trying to be like them down there in the South. So blessings to that family. And then we find out that the football player died.
Marion.
Barber,
sorry. Excuse me.
DC mayor.
Yeah. Sorry about that, mayor. But yeah, Marion Barber the third, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 30 years old, man.
They say he died?
Nah, it had complications or some shit.
Mm-hmm. So rest in peace, the young man. And that is our RIP report.
Sorry.
On the other side. So,
yeah.
let's get into it. So 2 weeks ago, we had a conversation about, leftovers.
No,
The thing is over there. Sorry. How women could be considered leftovers because they got like multiple children's father, whatever.
Yeah, we talked about that 2 episodes there. Thank you guys for the, the 50 or 35. Nah, it was a lot on that one, right?
I think so.
Baby, come back. Any kind of food, good see.
So anyway, one of our viewers, Mrs. Harris, reached out to me and said she was really mad about how you were bashing women with several baby daddies. But what happens to the men who have multiple, and I mean multiple baby mamas? Like, how do we hold them accountable like women get held accountable for? Like, the men doing exactly the same thing. So.
I know how. Stop letting him ski in you.
But shouldn't he be responsible too?
Niggas are not responsible.
So we have to. So women are automatically.
You have to. I'm sorry. Breaking news. Men are not responsible when it comes to being inside your vagina.
So you don't.
He's happy to be there. He don't like the condom feeling. He's in there to win, and the win is the nut.
So
if you have a kid, depending on his level of responsibility, which you should know before you let him inside, and his goddamn know-how to take care of shit, which you should also know because you let him inside, then you suffer the consequences.
So, but is it like, so what consequences does a guy suffer? Like, is it?
Ask your mother, auntie, grandmother, sister, niece, any other female out there.
Oh my!
And they will give you the same story.
You did not say that.
Yes, I did.
So I'm asking, okay.
This is not something new.
Well, all right. So then, why do men get away with murder? I just want to know. Like, is it like when I look at these posts and these guys got like 15 dang kids and they're all some of the same age, and it's like he's taking pictures with these 15 kids. Isn't he on the same level of being like ain't crap? Like, isn't he on the same level? You got all these kids. Like, why don't you strap it up? Strap it up.
Okay, so he got 13 kids before he had 15, right? Who was the other 2 women who let him get and left him 14?
All right, but the fact is, we don't know what that conversation looks like. He could be lying. Niggas be lying for real. I ain't got no kids. So then, like,
what does a job do when they hire your monkey ass? They put you on what? What kind of?
A probation.
Exactly. They evaluate your dumb ass to see, is he reliable? Will he show up? Will he work?
But you're on your best behavior with them probation days. What?
Whatever. You better find out a lot of information in those 90 days. So you got 9 days to find out something about this nigga that's real. You saying he that clever?
So every girl you had sex with, you went in raw? Is that what you're telling me?
What? Fuck no. I don't wear a condom.
Oh, okay, so you're.
I didn't say I ain't wearing no condom.
Okay, so you're one of
I'm talking about the idiots that got 15 kids. I ain't got no fucking 15 kids.
No, he doesn't. Thank God.
One of those Tress. And the last one said she couldn't get pregnant. So there you have it. I'm medically not able to get pregnant. Oh, okay. We use not a condom that time. Bam! I got a third son. So
oh my God, that is hysterical.
Yeah, it's real talk.
All right, don't ever listen to anybody say they can't. But then, all right, but then what happens is the guy says, "Well, I can't have. I got this. I got the snip, and he lied about it, and then that's how he's getting these chicks pregnant." What I'm saying is, it should be equal accountability. You should not.
So what you want him to happen to him? What accountability?
He should be just as scrutinized and criticized as women.
And what society does that happen in?
That's why it needs to start here. It doesn't happen in any society, but women, when a woman gets pregnant, she doesn't think that the person she has a kid with is gonna abandon the kid. No one wants to think like, if you know going in, you ain't gonna like be there.
If you met a dude in the projects, well, how much reliability is he gonna be?
I mean, just because you're from the projects doesn't mean you don't.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Like for me now, like this age, no.
So if you live in the projects, you know the struggle gonna be like already. You already know what you're getting into. So if you have these kids with this one man, and he's doing a lot better than what you're doing or used to, because he got 18, 19 kids, you just know your kid gonna be one of the ones that get take care of just like the other ones are. Because you seeing how their birthdays and their Christmases is looking like. That's how females thinking. That's why they become the 13th and 14th and 15th baby mama. So the women got to take some fucking responsibility. Ain't nobody like taking the pussy from you, right? That's called rape. If it's happening, you report that shit and get him arrested. Otherwise, motherfucker, tell that nigga no. Show me something that's gonna really have value, like sustainability. You know.
But what happened if the guy shows his best for like on probation period? You're on your best behavior. You know exactly what you need to do.
What, he paying 3 months of rent?
Just he's doing everything he should be doing, right? He's doing everything you don't know. People change, but the kid is involved.
That's what I was saying.
Everybody, but you don't know.
3 months, you can't find out shit about him.
You can, like, you could be like, okay, if he presents himself in the best light.
You don't go by what he presents. You go by what he does. What I'm saying,
like, if okay, number one, his boys ain't gonna snitch him out. His boys ain't gonna be like, oh,
that's like reading Wikipedia and believing everything you read on Wikipedia. And somebody edited that shit.
People do. You'd be surprised.
It's edited, people. Come on.
You'd be surprised. All I'm saying is that if he gonna get if us ladies all this heat about having multiple children, and sometimes you think the person that you have a kid with, you're going to end up with for the rest of your life.
Yeah, they sell you a dream.
Right, it doesn't happen. So then we find a second guy, oh, I love you, and let's get married. And then you end up having his. So it's like if you're feeding us all this stuff and we believe you, and you're saying, I would like us to have a baby.
So what happened?
With me?
No, I'm saying when that happens.
When that happens, number one, I think that unless he's putting a ring on that finger and he's showing real commitment, you may want to pull back. You may want to just be like, no, you need to either get fixed.
See, that's the wrong mentality. When you give a dude ultimatum, he gonna be like, nah. I'm gonna get what I want out of this and be out, bro. I don't like ultimatums. Like, we don't like ultimatums. Unless he in it to win it and he looking at you like he your soulmate or he really gonna marry you. If you go do the ultimatum,
but if
really
he's
gonna push him away.
If he's saying that, all right, so should we not expect to get married? Or like be like in a serious
like be realistic. If you've been letting them if y'all live together and he been doing everything like a marriage for 2 years or 3 years. Y'all live together. Then now 4 years, 5 years later, you want to get married. He been with you like a married person. He ain't got everything out of you like a married person.
So why would he want to marry you then? If that's the case, like why not?
Why would you fucking was not broke?
So why does marriage? Why does marriage make it so different? Like
I don't know why. That's white man tricked y'all. White person's history tricked y'all to believe
they were married and on a continent.
It's about money. Marriage certificate is about money. It ain't about love and heart. And
so
that shit was about money and keeping the heritage money from the slave owners, the slave masters.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think if your goal is to get married, please do so.
Yeah, you like that concept, but
you're married. Anyway, you're married. So you have to like the concept. You married.
Man, look, dude.
All right. So
you want me to be real with you?
I don't.
I told you, monkey ass. Most of the time, most of the shit that men do is because we doing it for them.
So you got married. So that's so chivalrous. That is chivalrous. That is like some chivalrous.
Whatever.
That's good.
I guess, but it ain't for us.
So if
oh,
okay, it's us. It's our fault.
They want our name. Like, we ain't asked for y'all shit.
Anyway, so we're gonna go. You're gonna get so much hate on this video. I'm sorry. You're gonna get so much, but you're honest.
At least
you're honest.
More than 10 views. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. So so from my perspective, like if a dude has just as many kids as a woman, he should get the same scrutiny and animosity because it takes.
But who's gonna give him that? Other men?
Nobody. But I'm saying or men should hold other men accountable. Like if you knew a father who went there with his children and you knew that, would you like call him out on his BS, or would you be like, whatever?
I don't have no fuck boyfriend, so.
Oh, good.
Dudes I know, they older and took care of their kids.
Okay.
And the kids still do what the fuck they want to do. So we did our job, skedaddle. You doing what you're doing now. Learn the hard way.
That's what they like to
you go
do.
right, you went left.
But then they're gonna come back right again.
I hope so. But till then, hey, I'm doing me.
So
living my best lane.
Oh my God, that song. Jeez. So in conclusion, because this is a misogynistic society, and men do not, just like abortion, all the pressure on the woman.
That right there tells you is misogynistic.
Yeah, you're right, because it's men deciding what women do with their bodies, and because they want to control what we do, like nothing happens to the guy.
They are.
Wow. Well,
they are.
Okay, you got it. No, I agree. So like the thing is, it sucks. And if we want to have a more balanced and equal society, we need to also help the people accountable who helped create this mess. And that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, until that day, hey, we'll just keep on living like we're living. Women are still, you think a man supposed to be responsible as they are, trying to get some ass. You make it mission impossible to get it in the first place. And then all of a sudden you want us to be all this responsible shit. When we do get it, nigga, we just happy we captured Mount Everest. So, come on.
I mean, but when you get thrown at it, when they throw it at you, just like
if you there for like just a momentary situation, then expect momentary situations. If you there, y'all promising each other shit and y'all live together and y'all in this to go further to the next level, then of course the next level would be, to take her hand in marriage. I mean, that's only the grown man shit to do. Duh.
Good. So we're gonna get into joy and pain. There hasn't been a lot of joy within the last 2 to 3 weeks in this country, but I will say that I am happy that you just made it through going into a summer. I'm blessed for that. I'm grateful for just being, alive and healthy when so many of us end up dead doing very simplistic activities like going shopping,
it's stressful out here,
or going to work, or having your kids in school.
Rather be judged by 12.
Yeah. So I would say that please stay safe out there. Find exits and know your surrounding. Of course, my pain is definitely what happened, and still in Texas, Uvalde, and Oklahoma. So it's so unfortunate. I pray that as a country, number one, vote the people out that are doing these things. Please, voting matters, because if we can get those people out of Congress, we can really, pass meaningful gun laws. The majority of 90% of Americans want stricter gun laws, but it's the people in Oklahoma, Mississippi, Wyoming, South Dakota, in those small states that have 2 senators that vote against the majority. Vote them out.
Stupidity. I mean, till you turn some of those red states blue, I mean, we're going to have the same narrative. But my thing is, hey man, Texas is one of the most freelance places to carry guns, and yet and still, nobody want to use that bitch when something's real happening. Like, you sit there for a whole fucking hour and let people just kids get killed.
Children, and try to blame the teacher.
Yeah, man, just some cowardly ass shit. I mean, people want to carry guns so bad, but when some action is time to do some real shit, everybody stand by, ain't nobody pulling out, ain't nobody trying to be the person who alleviates the problem or at least challenge the problem. Everybody's scared with guns. So it's like, that's why I call us the United States of cowards, because without the gun, what are we, man? We pussies out here in these streets. So, real spill, just, if you're going to carry and some crazy shit pop off, man, use your shit to the full extent and don't let shit be a massacre in front of you on your watch. That's real spill. Till next time, we got a 2 live show.
2 live show.
And we will be back for 1 more week, and then my girl is out of town, and I'll be doing my Friday freestyles.
I
So
can't
until
wait to see
then,
it. Peace.
peace.